everyone. Hi,
Well
Rachel
done.
here. This is I'm with Juliet here, and we're here on the set of our filming this morning.
Yes.
I'm here in Glastonbury.
That's right, it's been
And,
very interesting.
So we've been doing a little bit of filming about trauma. So I've been interviewing. Well, I haven't been interviewing you. You've been doing a bit of sound bites about the nature of trauma, and
The effects on the planet.
yeah,
And the fact that everybody is traumatised.
yeah.
Sorry with that news, but the good news is that everybody can heal. And Rachel, you're an example of that?
Yeah, well, when I first met Juliet and she said, "Oh, come and have some trauma healing come and experience," and I said, "Well,
You were very resistant.
I said, actually, I don't have any trauma. I had a really happy childhood. Everything's fine. I don't have any problems in my life." And she said, "Well, come anyway." And as we work together, it's sort of like unraveling this sort of this reveal of all of these things which I had gone my whole life just fighting my way through life.
That's right, because if you are traumatised, then because we're very clever as human beings, we very rapidly put together some strong defences to protect ourselves against the pain, so we don't know.
Coping strategies.
Coping strategies, yeah.
Yeah, like,
So you're,
like my large glass of wine.
yes, but also that
To
you were very dynamic and you had a lot of adrenaline and you're out there go-getting, which is a way of just holding back on the pain. It dampens the pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we've got an objective and we're focused on doing that thing and we're not really paying attention to.
Yeah. And although, I mean, I've done lots of healing modalities and obviously worked with Juliet, but I still find myself being triggered either into, my go-to trigger is fight.
Yeah.
That's my go-to trigger. A lot of people, their go-to thing is
I think
fear,
this is what's important, the difference with the work that I do and Bessel van der Kolk and Peter Levine, is that we can't talk our way out of trauma. So healing modalities which are just about talking, for instance, are not going to heal it. It has to go through the body, because unless we employ sensory awareness in our healing process, we don't heal the trauma, because it's a physical thing that's sitting in the nervous system.
This was a huge thing for me, to really drop from mine, trying to work it all out, into just really noticing, ooh, and usually for me it was in the heart or the stomach. I would feel this stabbing, like, whoosh, like a...
Yeah.
And every time that happened, I knew, like, ooh, give that a bit of space, pull back from it, give it a bit of conscious awareness. What just happened there? And that's really just to give yourself that little space to, like, whoa. Yeah.
So now you're a year on from when, well, not a year, it's, when did you finish the training?
In January.
In January.
8 months.
Yeah. So is it stuck? Is the work that you've done with me, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really, it's been so powerful. It's really deepened my self-awareness, and also it's really deepened my ability to work with clients, because I can see when they go into adrenaline response. And so that's really interesting to notice when clients have been triggered. Yeah. So that, I think that's, and that's one of the reasons why you set up the trauma training.
That's
for
right.
People who are in those.
That's right. It's
mentoring, coaching.
Teach you to be able to see the signs in someone when they're not fully present, when they're activated, when they're not going to be receptive, so that you're not just trying to do a therapy without really it being able to arrive home. In terms of, you can't read what's happening with somebody's body and somebody's nervous system, it's very hard really to make the impact that you want to make. And you found now that you can do that.
I can, yeah, I'm much, and it's just really deepened my ability to help clients, because most people come to me as a business mentor and they've usually got money problems. And one thing I've really noticed is that actually when we start to look at what's going on with money, it's usually something around the masculine. There's something usually to do with the patriarchal, the father, or the masculine energy that someone's at war with. Yeah. And money's kind of playing that role. That's one thing that I've noticed.
Yeah. So you've been able to pick up the signs in the body when somebody's going into that activation.
Yeah, and so through working and helping to give conscious awareness to that trauma around the father, the masculine, when that starts to shift, then money starts to show up. and flow
Yeah.
much more easily.
So when we do this work, for all of us, life starts to flow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's worthwhile taking the time to really heal this trauma in our bodies, because it's going to shift in a lot of ways. Because for you personally, Rachel, how has it impacted, for instance, your family life over this year?
Yeah, I was saying to Juliet earlier that as I've gone deep with my own work, it's kind of like a ripple effect, because my sons, who I have 5 sons who are living with me, and it's like they're each sort of blossoming in their own way. So it's kind of like because I'm doing my own deep work, the house is becoming much more harmonious and peaceful. There's far less anger. There's much more the music. I mean, that's one interesting thing. There's always music, not just from my eldest MJ. It's just like there's just such a shift in energy in the house.
So a sense of peace settling.
Yeah, much more peaceful than it was, maybe a year or 2 ago. So, yeah, it's real ripple effect I've really noticed. So, just want to say that if you're interested in exploring opening to Juliet's work, she has a workshop coming up on the 6th of October.
October the 6th. And it's complete within itself, in that it will give you a piece you can take away that you can really apply to your life and help you heal from trauma. But it's also an introduction to what the work is that we do on the 1-year training, the professional training.
Which starts in 2019, right?
Yes, in January 2019. And then that's followed on by an advanced training.
Yeah. So I did that training in 2017, which is 6 modules, and it was mega powerful. And I know from people like Gina Baxter and Marion Bevington, they're on the current year.
That's right.
Julia Pennington.
Yes, that's right.
And they are just like, wow, every module is just like, because I think it's going even deeper probably, because it's the 2nd year you've done it.
No, this will be the 5th year now that we've done. Yeah.
So it sounds like every year you do it, it just gets better and deeper and more powerful.
Yeah, because I'm healing all the time as well. I started this work because I was very unhealed, and I still have places where I need to heal, but I'm getting a lot clearer about that. Yeah.
So that's a Saturday, isn't it?
It's a Saturday, yes, and we include lunch, lovely lunch. So come along. It'd be lovely to see you.
Yeah. So Saturday, 6th of October, here at Healing Waters in Glastonbury. It's a 1-day trauma healing workshop.
Yes.
A taster.
A taster, yes. That's right. In the Kuan Yin room. Lovely energy and calm.
That's this room, right?
This room. But it won't have the green background.
Yeah, this is my little...
We won't put you under the spotlight. we won't do the thumb screws or anything like that. But it's a very safe, held, loving, caring, supportive environment, and I think people get a lot from that, don't they? Yeah. And being in Glastonbury is very powerful. Yeah, it's very magical. And we're on the ley line here, on the Michael line. Yeah. Okay, so that's us from here in the mobile studio in Glastonbury. Yeah. So sending you lots of love, and lots I'm just going to come and give this a Facebook poke now. Yeah. Bye.